Hi guys and welcome back. Today I thought I would film my 2017 favourites. These are the products that for me may not have come out in 2017 and I may not have bought in 2017, but they were all of the beauty products that I really just used the most, loved the most, relied on the most in 2017. Got a few different things to show you. So we've got some skincare, hair care, fragrance, and of course makeup. So we'll get cracking and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so to start with, I thought I'd very quickly show my two hair care products that I've absolutely loved in 2017. One is this bad boy. I bought this at the end of 2016. This is a Tangle Teezer and this hairbrush is amazing. It doesn't pull my hair, it doesn't snag, it doesn't catch, it leaves it so soft and silky, and I actually feel like the quality and the condition of my hair's got better since I've been using this, and actually it's shinier when I've brushed it as well. This is one more thing I wanted to quickly mention. It's the Bumble Invisible Oil. This hair oil is incredible. I've used hair oils for years and years because I've got such thick, wavy hair that's the individual hairs are very thick and they're quite wiry a lot of the time, particularly at the back of my head. And this smooths it down like nothing I've ever used before. And you hardly need any at all. It goes such a long way. But this for me has been the oil of 2017. Alright, quick bit of skincare for you. Although this isn't technically skincare, it kind of comes under the skincare. Well, not really. But anyway, it's the perfume that I fell in love with in 2017. This is the Lancome La Vie Belle fragrance. I have no idea how to describe this. I'm terrible at describing fragrances, but I just fell in love with this. It's such a beautiful scent and it suits everybody, and I get so many compliments when I wear this. Up next in the skincare section is this, and this is Bio Oil. I don't mind having stretch marks, they're just natural, but because I'm so pale, they show up very vividly on me. They show up very, very purple and quite angry looking. So I just thought I'd give this a go, and it has improved my stretch marks so much compared to how they used to look. They're still there, they're never going to go away, but instead of being that really angry purple red that they were when they first formed, they've just softened down so much, and I think this is the second bottle I've got this year, so it lasts so long. Quick couple of other skincare bits I wanted to mention. This is the Bioderma Micellar water. I absolutely fell in love with micellar water this year, pretty much the same as every other person on the planet, but I just absolutely love this one because I feel like it is just so good at getting off makeup. I feel it really gets in there better than any of the other micellar waters I've tried. Yes, it is a bit more expensive, but I just feel it's so worth it because it's so good. Okay, two masks to quickly talk about. One is very high end, the other is not. This is the Kheils Rare Earth Deep Pore Cleansing Mask. This is a clay mask, and I found that this is so amazingly good at pulling all of that clogged up gunk in your pores out. It just pulls everything out. It cleanses so deeply, and that's why I love it, because I just feel like if I'm really congested, be wearing a lot of makeup, you know, in the summer when you've got a lot of sort of SPF on and things like that, it just really pulled all of the build-up out of my skin, and I just absolutely love it. On the other end of the spectrum is this. This is the Garnier Moisture Bomb Sheet Mask. This literally only costs about £2 or something from Boots, but I absolutely love this because it's a 15-minute mask. It's a really nice way to chill out when you're like watching TV or reading a book, but it just gives so much hydration to your skin. Like, it feels so soft and smooth afterwards, and it really leaves it hydrated for a good couple of days, and it's only a couple of pounds from the drugstore. Last two skincare products are these right here. This is the Vichi Aqualia Thermal Eye Cream because I get very dry around my eyes, and I wanted to get an eye cream that I knew would be really gentle yet really moisturising, and I tried this one and I absolutely love it, and I think this is my second bottle now. So basically a bottle lasted me about 9 months, I think, so you hardly ever have to buy it as well, which is fabulous. Up next is the Avene Hydrance Optima. It's in French. So it's really good for dry skin and sensitive skin, which I do have. I've talked about it in my previous videos. I've got very dry, hypersensitive skin. But it's got SPF 20 in it, which I absolutely love because I have to wear SPF every single day. Spring, summer, autumn, winter, every day, because I'm so pale, I will just absorb all that UVA and UVB radiation, and this just acts as a fantastic barrier. Okay, so we're done with skincare and on to the good stuff, the makeup. This year I did try a lot more makeup than usual, and I did move towards quite a few more higher end brands than I have before. I don't know why, I kind of moved away a little bit from the drugstore and more affordable makeup and towards more higher end brands. But there is nothing wrong with, you know, the more affordable brands. This is just what I happen to be using this year. Okay, so now that I've dropped everything on the floor, we're off to a flying start. I wanted to talk about this palette right here, and this is a palette that I made. It's a Z palette, it's in a Z palette, and basically this is like my life palette. This palette contains everything I could ever really, you know, need or want to create any, you know, pretty much any look. I use this, all of these colours I used on my eyes today. It is a much, you know, more smoky look, but you can do anything you want with this. Now in here I've got blusher and contour. These are both by Makeup Geek. This is Breakup and this is Romance. These shadows here are a mixture of Makeup Geek, NYX and MAC. These are all Makeup Geeks up here. So there's Vanilla Bean, Creme Brule, Mocha and Frappe. That's Shimmer. This is Starry Eyed, again by Makeup Geek. That's a MAC shadow, that's Honey Lust. Makeup Geek in the Spotlight, MAC Expensive Pink. Makeup Geek Untamed, that's Coco Bear, Bitten, Showtime, and then Steampunk, that's Venom. So that one there, this one here is a MAC shadow, and this is Copper Plate. This is Brownie Points by Makeup Geek, that's Aphrodite, and then this is a NYX shadow, and it is the black one. I've completely forgotten the name, I'm really sorry. But all of these shadows in here are just what I use all the time to create any look that I could ever want to create. So that's why it's one of my favourites this year. Another palette I just quickly wanted to show was this one. This is the Very Battered, and it's the Zoeva Warm Spectrum palette. And the reason I love this is it's kind of similar to the one I've created, but obviously not quite the same. And it just has a really great combination of shades that are put together that means you can create any look that you want to create. And what I like about this one is it's really thin as well, so it's really easy to store and travel with. But this is a really great one that I've been reaching for a lot this year as well. Okay, up next is a foundation, and it's the Laura Geller Balance and Brighten foundation. I don't know how many times I've mentioned this foundation in videos. I absolutely love it. I use it every day. I can't fault it. Little concealer I want to talk about very quickly is this one. It is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the shade W10. And it's a pot concealer. It's a pink undertone, which I love, and it's really, really pale. I use this pretty much every day. I got it back in like February this year, and I just take a really small, like thick, dense buffing brush, and I just work it in under my eyes, and it's really thick coverage, and it gives quite a natural looking finish, which is quite strange. Massive favourite for me this year. I absolutely adore this. Quick mention on brows. If you watched one of my previous videos on my brow routine, you would have seen these. But this is the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil in Auburn. This is very affordable. It's only about £5 online, which I absolutely love. And it is a fantastic brow pencil because it's got the right amount of wax in it. You can draw in those hair-like strokes. It's got enough red in it to really complement my hair, but it's still cool toned enough so that I don't look like I have orange brows, basically. Then there's this, which is the MAC Pro Longwear Waterproof Brow Set, and this is in Toasted Blonde, and that is not blonde. But I love this because it's basically a tinted brow gel brow set type thing, and I love this for brushing through my brows once I've filled them in with the pencil, because it just helps create those bushy, fluffy looking brows, which I do tend to favour. Okay, a couple of highlighters I just want to mention are these two. This one is the Laura Geller Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Charming Pink, and it is seriously reflective. I've got it on my cheeks right now, but that's it. So I don't know how well it's picking up camera, but it's super illuminating, very fine as well, but catches the light. It almost feels slightly metallic when it's on, but I adore this because it just works so well with my pale skin. Up next is this, and this is the Becca Illuminator in Pearl, which is the near white one that they do. I absolutely love this. It is a bit more chunky than the Laura Geller, but it's just so I mean, everybody knows Becca highlighters, they are just so beautiful, but I love this because it's white and it works beautifully with my skin, and this is just stunning, and I can't form a coherent sentence. Okay, up next is another blush that I've been absolutely adoring this year. It's from NARS, and it's Orgasm. I only really got this at the start of the year. It was a bit of a moment for me because I always said that I would be a full-on makeup addict once I had a Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector and NARS's Orgasm. It's quite similar to the Romance blush that you probably saw a moment ago. That's just because I really love these blushes, but it just is such a beautiful blush. But I just love the way this captures the apples of my cheeks, and I think it looks super flattering on pretty much everyone. No particular order here, but another foundation I wanted to talk about was this one, and this is the Bobbi Brown Skin Stick Foundation in 00 Alabaster, and I've really enjoyed using this over the last couple of months. I got it quite early in the year. I didn't use it so much in the summer, but I love this because it's so easy to use and it's so quick. Like, I am really bad day to day. I just like quick, done, out the door, not a lot of fuss, and I love that you can just stripe this onto your face, buff it in with a brush, and you're done. It's just so fast, and that's why I've really been loving this. Eyeliner, okay, this is the MAC PowerPoint Eye Pencil in Stubborn Brown. Just gonna draw a little bit on my hand there. I really love this pencil, that's the colour right there, because it's a really dark brown and it's very soft, so it's really great on my complexion and my hair colour because it's just softer on the eyes. But I love this particular formula just because it's softer and it smudges better, and I find it's more creamy and easier to apply my waterline and things like that. But that's pretty much the only eyeliner I've been using this year. Quick stop on mascaras. Right here I've got the Urban Decay Subversion Lash Primer. I've just found this has really helped give my lashes that extra boost of volume and length this year. So I found that this has really helped just kind of take whatever mascara I'm using that little bit further and just give my lashes more drama. And this one I've actually discovered quite recently. It's the Elizabeth Arden Grand Entrance Mascara, and I love this. But that's the one there, and it's curved as you can see, so it gives a really great curl and lift to the lashes, but it's really nice, really black, and it gives a great curl, and it just lasts all day. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't smear, it doesn't move. This has got to be one of the best mascaras I think I've ever used, and I've only been using it for like a couple of months, but it's definitely my favourite of the year. Last but not least, I just want to talk about some lip products. I've tried out a few this year. Obviously, I love MAC lipsticks. I will always love MAC lipsticks. I really enjoy them. But a particular formula I discovered this year, which I've absolutely fallen in love with, is this one. And these are by Clinique. These are the Lip Pop range. I've got one which is Mocha, which is more of a satiny finish. That's it right there. It's really beautiful, sort of brown nudie neutral colour. And then as well, they've got this one, which is Blushing Pop, but this is in the matte range. And these mattes, you can see that there, are the smoothest, creamiest, easy to apply mattes I've ever used. They are just so beautiful. And they're really affordable as well. They're about £16 I think. But because they've got a primer in them as well, they really do last all day. I just can't fault these in the slightest. I adore them. Up next is more of a brand that I discovered this year that I really enjoyed. Well, I actually discovered it in 2016, but I used it a lot in 2017 and bought a few more. This is Gerard Cosmetics, and this is one of their lipsticks, and this is in French Toast, which is another beautiful brown. I've been wearing browns a lot this year. I've really moved into that sort of brown lipstick area. But I just find the formulas on Gerard Cosmetics are so good. Their lipsticks last a long time. They've got really great colour in them. They have gone up in price recently, to be fair. They have put their prices up, which is annoying, so it used to be really affordable. But it's still a brand that I love, and their glosses are beautiful, their lipsticks are beautiful. Not so much of a fan of their liquid lip, but I'm very fussy with liquid lips. But one I did discover this year on the liquid lipstick front is this one, and this is from Bare Minerals. Normally I hate liquid lipsticks. I can't stand them because they dry my lips out, they chap, they exaggerate all the lines I naturally have in my lips. I just don't get on with them at all. But this one I absolutely love. This is in the shade Boss. And I just got this because I figured I'd wear this colour most. That's it right there. But I just really love this formula. It's so creamy, and they do dry down, and they do dry down completely matte, but it's so comfortably on the mouth. and it doesn't dry your lips out at all, which I found absolutely fantastic and revolutionary. So definitely the Bare Minerals liquid lipsticks have been a massive highlight this year for me. Okay, last but certainly not least is this right here. Now this is the Buxom Plumping Lip Gloss, and right here I've got the shade Hot Toddy. Yes, Hot Toddy. And I love a nude lip gloss. I always have one in my bag. I've got ones from Jara Cosmetics, I've got one from NYX, L'Oreal. I think I've got another Clinique one knocking around somewhere. But I absolutely adore nude lip glosses. And I was in Debenhams in London in the summer, I think it was, and I just came across the Buxom counter and just thought I'd have a little look, because I've always seen people raving about White Russian, their other colour. But I just massively preferred the colour of Hot Toddy. Just that one there. It's a plumping gloss, so it does sort of have that, give that tingly feeling, and it plumps your lips up. But the colour is just so beautiful and so wearable, and I just found it so easy to have this in my bag, put it on without even looking, and I know that my lips look great, and that's what I really, really value in a nude lip gloss, is one that I can apply without a mirror, and I know it's going to look good, and this has been the one for me. Okay, so that is my 2017 favourites. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you've found a couple of these products as well and have enjoyed them. If not, maybe there's some suggestions for you to try. Please have a fantastic happy new year and a great start to 2018, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.